Hello and welcome to Todd Plays Games. I'm Tom and today we're going to take a look at Pentiment, the brand new game from Obsidian. It is on Game Pass, so it's on Xbox and PC, and I think it's on the cloud as well if you've got access to Game Pass Ultimate. And I think it's probably on Steam, and yeah, so it's... I don't really know how to explain this one. I know very little about it. I've seen a few trailers. It comes across as a medieval broken sword with maybe slightly more weird humour. It feels like a point and click detective game where you're trying to solve a mystery in the Middle Ages. I don't know, I thought it might be interesting to try out and see. Let's see what this game is all about, I guess. Easy read fonts. Peasant script. I mean, I could scribe script, humanist script, monastic script. We'll go stylized. I'm sure we can change it if we want. I'm not very good at reading oldie worldy language. That's the only problem. But we'll see. Why have I got a stone? In principio erat verbum et verbum erat apud deum. Is this Latin? Something rubbed out there. Yeah. Speculum. Yeah, this is Latin. I can't read Latin. Let's press the stone. Oh no, it's rubbing it all out. What? What am I doing? Should I stop? I think I rubbed enough off. I've failed the game. Game over, man. Yeah, Obsidian do some really wacky stuff. I'm not a big lover of their stuff. Some things I really don't like, some things that I do enjoy. So let's see, this feels very different. I feel like I've already messed up though. I like the jaunty medieval tunes. So there is puzzles in this game as well. I've seen some of the trailers. I hope it's not all in Latin. That would be a terrible stream with me trying to read a dead language that I don't understand. Can I do anything here? No? No, this is just the opening credits. I like this music though. I love the Plague Tale music as well. I think I just like old jaunty Middle Ages tunes, lutes and horns and whatever. An artist sleeps. I could read that bit. An artist's mind. And the abbot said to me, Andreas, oh, well, I've got, don't make me choose. Keep your conversations to Brother Piero to a minimum. I need you to finish this commission by the end of April. I don't want you destroying the sisters of the library. Saint Graban. Up to the devil's work again, are you? Beatrice, don't encourage him. Do I need to read all this? Can somebody not voice this for me? Socrates, devotion to one's work can yield pleasures of the mind superlative to those of the body. I think he's lying. Grobian, either you need to spend time with more exciting lovers, or I need to learn how to work the Socrates way. Prester John. Who's he? Why did you reply to the abbot? How did you reply to the abbot, Andreas? I told him to... I'm not going to say that. I am recording after all. Some level of civilized conversation needs to be kept. I apologized and said I'd be more mindful. I said, it's not my fault that God made me this handsome. I ignored him, which is what the comment merited. Yeah, it's not my fault. You're insufferable. Yeah, I've heard that a lot. Alas, this Christian faith views desire less favourably than I did in my time. Oh? Perhaps this longing for you will instill in them a greater appreciation for beauty. Right, try telling that to the abbot next time, Andreas. Despite the abbot's ire, you must endure. Soon you will be finished both the abbot's work as well as your masterpiece. And then you will return to Nuremberg, where marriage and your new life as a master await you. Doesn't sound like that fun. Yes, marriage to someone he has never met. Hardly ideal. Well, the alternative is becoming a philosopher. Oh, Jesus. Then you should definitely get married. Is she pretty, at least? That's what my brother said in his letter, but maybe he's trying to lift my spirits. The small portrait that he sent was lovely, but we artists can be flatterers. Oh, who knows? It's not why I'm doing it anyway. Small portrait. It is growing late. The wheel of time stops for no man, Andreas. I fear you must leave us. Ah, true, your majesty. Will you visit us again soon? No, you can shove off. Hopefully, but it's out of my control, your majesty. I don't know, your majesty. Well, I can't always dream of this place, your majesty. Hopefully, but it's out of my control. I don't really know. As are many things. Trust in Providence. Alright. Go ahead and see that. Please see Andreas safely home. Of course, your majesty. Until next time, Andreas. Until next time, your majesty. Tally-ho! This is such a weird... Like, I have no idea what's going on. Pay no mind to the other fools, Andreas. I never do. We must be dreaming. Can I move? No. Ow! At least I would if they stopped stepping on my feet. Which way are you going? They're fools, Andreas. No point in trying to teach them anything. It's that guy down in the bottom that just keeps licking the wood. I know old John wants you to endure the abbot's shit. But since I take you home, I get the last word. Don't let him run you ragged, boy. I won't. The abbot can't push me around. He's just trying to keep order in the abbey. I'm an outsider. He'll be fine. I don't want to cause any trouble. I'm an outsider. Right, an outsider he brought in. He wants your work. He has to deal with you as you are. It's true. Right, can I throw that jester overboard? Gah! Would you please stick? I give up. Take me home, Groban. As you wish, Andreas. Are we on mushrooms or something? Is that why we're having this weird vision? Oh, we're just dreaming. Good morning, Ursula. I'm guessing that's baby speak. Time to get up. It's interesting that they use a different font. That's quite cool. Part 1. The Baron. April 1518. Feb more ages? I don't know what that was. Quests. Oh, a few more pages. God, I'm gonna have to change this writing. I cannot read. Another day, another few pages for the abbot, and hopefully a few for myself. I need to get across town and head up to the abbey so I can start work at the scriptorium. Can I do stuff? Interact. The Picatrix, the Key of Solomon, the Heptameron. Prior... I was reading that. Prior Fennec keeps giving me all these books to read. I really should clean this up. Nah, it's fine, mate. I live in the Middle Ages. Go to bed. Yeah, good idea. Is there anything else? No, okay. I like the sound. Sounds pretty good. The Gertner House. Anybody in here? Ursula. And, pubes. Yeah, whatever. Keep your stupid child away from me. Good morning, Andreas. Did you sleep well? I'm going to have to change these fonts. Quite well, actually, thank you. Ordinarily, as far as sleep goes. Not well, but there's nothing to be done about it now. Quite well, thank you. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. Anyway, I know you'll be off to the Abbey, so I packed you some food. That's very nice. Almonds, cheese, and some of the rye you like from the Albans. That's pretty good. Otto wanted me to ask you to join him for dinner at the Abbey, so there's spelling mistakes and things that automatically change. We don't change them. Interesting. Eva, Otto stopped by? Yes, around dawn. Can I do anything? Or is this my lunch? It looks a bit small to be lunch. Here you go, Jess. That's too kind of you, Clara. Many thanks. Yeah, we'll be gentlemen. Master Andreas, if it would be too much trouble, could we... Would it be too much trouble if you paid next month's rent today? Yes, absolutely. And if we waste it by 2... Are they Groschen? 2 goats. We'll call them goats. I hate to ask, we're behind on our taxes to the Abbey. 2 months behind. Peter's losing his hair over it, even more than usual. So Peter's the husband, I would guess. Cost upon my side, we don't want Peter to lose any more of his precious hair. Yeah, I suppose it's not out of the question. Yes, I think I can manage that. I can't promise anything, I'll see what I can do. Well, wait. Were the taxes unexpected? Go down that route. Peter says our taxes didn't go up for years. Ever since we've been married, it's just gone up and up. Is he scamming? It used to be that if we didn't have the money, we could make a payment in kind for some of our crops. Yeah, but stopped that last year. Now if we don't get a good price from the miller, it's hard to igve the Abbey's share. I know it's not your problem, Andreas, and Peter is too proud to ask you himself. Can't you find it in your heart to help us out? Yeah, why not? Yeah, I mean, it's horrible to think that somebody will be going bald. Oh, God bless you, Andreas. And may Saint Luke watch over you today. I mean, Skywalker, yeah, I'll take his blessings. Speaking of St. Luke, how is your masterpiece coming along? It's been 2 months now, hasn't it? It's fucking amazing. Just you wait till you read it. Slowly, I'm afraid. Most of my days are spent doing work at the Abbey. I think my voice is going to go all over the place for this. If there's going to be this much reading in it, I don't know if this is something I'll continue. It's only during the Divine Office that, I think it's Prior Frenk allows me to work on my masterpiece. A reasonable restriction, but slow going. The City Council doesn't require it to become a master. I'm making it mostly to show clients and for my own sake. But yes, when I finish, I'll go back to Nuremberg, where I will marry and open a workshop of my own. From Nuremberg to a university, and now travelling the world as an artist. What a life you have ahead of you, Master Andreas. Thanks, Clara. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, I suppose it does feel like I'm starting a new chapter of my life after a bit too much fun. Must be rather frightening starting all over again. It's great. I owe it to my family to make something of my life. It is, but I know now that this is what I want to do. Oh, if we were all in that position. This will be remembered. Not many people get to decide that. Certainly not anyone in... Is that Tassing? Tassing? I'm guessing that's the town name. Anyway, I don't know anything about art, but I've seen you sketch such beautiful things in your little book. Oh yes, the French ladies. Your masterpiece must be wonderful. It is my finest work. Good, it makes me glad to see some confidence in the men around here sometimes. You're not selling this place to me. Now I have to go back to my work. Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas, and we'll see you after Vespers for supper? Why is Vespers underlined? Not tonight, thank you. Klaus Drunker invited me over for supper. Of course. Please say hello to the Duckers for us. Of course. Until later, Clara. So now I've got to pay me rent 2 months in advance. Options. Here she was. Easy read fonts, absolutely. Hello, Andreas. Oh. Is this it then? Yeah, that's much easier to read. Can we... Oh, so it is on rails pretty much. We can't even... It's left or right. And it's telling me to go that way, so we'll go this way. Big Jog. Morning, Andres. Morning, Big Jog. How's it going? You working today? Just taking a rest for a bit. Dad's still in the field. He hit a big rock with a plough and took me Lord knows how long to pull it out. You off to the Abbey? Where else would I be going? Andreas, I don't know, just making... Oh, I feel bad for him now. Smells like a storm's coming, no? These voices are going to be terrible. I apologise to anybody that watches this. Just smells like fresh alpine air to me. You've been travelling too much. Where was it you spent your last... Vanderjar? Or you came to Tassing? Are we in Germany? Vanderjar, is that like apprenticeship? Or holiday? Background will affect... Pick a background that will affect your character's choices going forward. So, Brazil... Trace knows some Italian and French and can reference cultural touchstones from Brazil, such as Bern, Zurich, and Freiburg. Flanders, Andres knows some Dutch and French. He can reference cultural touchstones from Antwerp, Bruges, and Ghent. Or Italy. Andres knows Italian, a little Greek. Oh, I don't mind a little Greek. And can reference cultural touchstones from Florence, Venice, and Milan. All places I've never been to, but I would like to go to Italy at some point, so we'll do that. Italy, Florence for a while, but Venice and Milan as well. Very cultured. Italy? No wonder your senses are dull. You've been down there too long. Enough time in these mountains, you'll be able to smell a storm coming. How long will that take? 10, 15 years? I don't think I've got that long, big jog. Is it Yorg or Jog? What do you spend all that time in Italy doing anyway? I don't know where Jog's voice is anymore. Other than art, I mean. Hedonist. Andreas seeks out pleasure wherever he goes. He's extremely social and quite experienced in all of the enjoyable vices of the world. That sounds quite fun. Craftsman, Andreas lives to work and dedicates all his time to his art. Bookworm. Andreas spent all his non-working free time finding and reading as many books as possible. Rapscallion. Andreas has a penchant for getting involved in petty schemes, pranks, minor crimes and fistfights. Or a businessman. Andreas devotes much of his time to self-promotion, organising business expenses, making investments and balancing his books. You can have quite a lot of fun with this game, I think. Italian women are beautiful and the wine is exquisite. What do you think I spent my time doing? Sounds like fun. But you better not let Father Thomas hear about that. Why not? Priests tell us to emulate the lives of the saints. I reverse St. Augustine, who said, Lord, make me chaste, but not yet. Did he really? Is that a quote from the Bible? If you say so, Andreas, I still think you're going to get into trouble with Father Thomas. Jog. Anyway, I've got to get going. Jog, let's go! Dad's already acting like I'm acting too long, even like I'm taking too long, even though I did all the work to get that rock out. See you later, Andreas. Until later. Tally-ho! Town Commons. Alright, let's go into a big jog again. Andreas, you say hello to the girls today. Eva and Clara. No, I mean the chickens! Peter, James and John. You like it when you stroke their back or give them a good scratch under the breast. You named the chickens after the apostles. You couldn't think of anything more feminine. Maybe the names of pretty girls you know. Isn't that blasphemy? We'll go with that one. I think that's like a cultural choice. All the pretty girls I know are married, though. Naming a chicken after another man's wife doesn't seem right. I hear about the apostles every Sunday in Mass. They witness Jesus' greatest moments of glory and his darkest trials. And I was thinking, that's how it is with the girls and me. We see everything, and I deal with everything around here. Makes perfect sense to me, Big Jog. You have much in common with Christ. Words of advice. Don't mention that to anyone else, especially the Father. Yeah, let's big him up. You're making fun. It's fine, I get it. I just call them the girls from now on. I wasn't making fun. I think it's a great name. I don't recall your family eating eggs. What do you do with all of them? Oh, we sell them to the Bowers. Jack's around. Clara says we need the extra money for taxes. Anyway, I shall get back to it. Until later, Andreas. Until then, tally-ho. Toodle pip. Is that Peter and then ill Peter? Okay. Andreas. Peter. Let's have a chat with Il Peter. God bless you. Andreas. Oh yes, Andreas. That pig's covered in shit. Sorry, my mind wandered. This weather's been god-awful. This town's gone to shit since my days. I don't think the townsfolk could do much about the weather. Were things very different when you were young? As different as beer and piss. The old abbot don't bother us much about our customs. He didn't mind if we left a little offering to... Who's perched her? Keep the skies clear. Oh, pagan stuff. Keep the weather fair. Matthias knew that Christ was in our hearts, even if the White Lady's name was on our lips. Church banned all observations of pagan gods. Lil Peter. Il Peter? Lil Peter. He's Il Peter, isn't he? Sort of old customs. I thought St. Moritz protected Tassing. You think the spirits have been fouling the weather since no one follows the customs anymore? Yeah, sharper than you look, eh? The saints weren't the first to go over Tassing, to watch over Tassing. My father knew that. Old Ranny Camper knew that. That bastard abbot may not like it, but some of us keep the old traditions alive. Like the old widow Ottilia? I won't mention that at the abbey. What do those traditions entail? When you get up in the night and go to take a piss, go around the right side of the house and never go back the same way. Happens quite a lot, does it, Il Peter? That way the witches won't steal your soul. I should go. Alright, God bless you. Piss off sheep. Do I have to, can I attack the chickens? Can I kick chickens? Can I turn this game into Fable? Chicken kicker.